Welcome to the space for transformational leaders to unleash their magic, see better client results, work lighter, and live source. Hi, this is Darla. I want to share a tool to lighten your workload today. It's called your sourced magic. Now, what is your sourced magic? Your sourced magic is your inner knowing. We say it is the way Source, God, Spirit, the universe, the collective energy on the planet, the way Source wants to work with and through you to help raise the consciousness of the planet. It's your inner knowing in service of transformation. Why does your sourced magic help you lighten your workload? So your inner knowing is going to guide you in the most effective and efficient way for you to learn the lessons you're here to learn and for you to deliver the transformational work that you're here to deliver. When you can hear the way your inner knowing wants you to move in the world, you're making the most potent and aligned decisions without having to really overthink it. You just know. And as you can imagine, when you just know whether to, for example, promote on social media or host a workshop or go to someone else's event as a marketing strategy, when you can really know which one is going to work best for you in advance, intuitively, it's going to save you a lot of time because you don't need to do all three. You can do the one that's most aligned for you. When you design your business around your sourced magic, you actually have to work less because the work you do is most effective. So I'll give you an example. I was working with a client recently who realized her magic, and that her magic is an embodied magic. It's a combination of what we call sensation, feeling things in your body, and compassion, which is complete acceptance and love of the other person, of the client. So those two things together make her work the most potent. And one of the things she discovered is that a lot of the things she was doing for her clients were outside of that. She was doing a lot of work for them, like manual, helping them to do things. And it was actually taking away from what they came there for, which was this deep, potent, energetic healing through her magic. And the other things were actually coming from outside of her as this idea, I have to do this to prove I'm a good person, to prove I'm valuable, to make them think I'm working really hard because that's what people pay for. And guess what? When we work outside of our magic, we have to work harder. As another example, there's a type of magic called recognition magic. And recognition magicians can put the pieces together. They can see patterns or trends. They hear in the language that their client is saying, where they can go this and this and this. Oh, that's it. That's the thread. And they do it so quickly, often they don't even know they're doing it. And it's like that. It's just elegant. So I've worked with a designer client before who just could hear the things, put the pieces together, and just know, this is the brand and this is the logo, period. But in the traditional world that they were trained in order to do a design and all of that, you had to do all of these different steps, and you had to give the client 6 different options to then choose from, and then you had to justify why you liked one option over another, and then debate with the client and go through this whole process. And you can imagine how much time that takes, right? Where their magic knew which one was right for the client. And moving into alignment with their magic, they could educate the client up front. This is how I work. I'm not going to provide you 6 designs. We're not going to debate about it, right? This is how I work. Do you want that or do you not? And then she can begin to attract only aligned clients that fit with how her magic works. Again, you can start to see how this would lighten her load, right? So what is your sourced magic? There are actually 6 different types. We've talked about some of them here. There's recognition, sensation, compassion. There's also vibration, expression, and expansion. And we actually have a quiz to help you discern which magic is most alive for you right now. And you can find that at the link below this video. Your sourced magic, we say, is the key to your lasting and lucrative business. When you know how you work most potently, you can let go of all of the advice that doesn't actually support your magic, and you can step into alignment with only the strategies and the ideas that work for you. I'm Darla Ledoux, founder of Sourced, author of Shift the Field, and I would love to know what you're taking from this video. Please, if you like it, subscribe, share, help us reach more people with the message of living and leading your business in alignment with source energy. We'll see you soon.